Good, how are you?
Pretty good.
Jihaad, how's the game week going?
Pretty good, man. Just preparing for this win on Saturday. And that's what we're going to go about it.
What do you remember about South Florida and their pace last season, how fast they went on offense?
They got an offensive head coach, came from Tennessee, obviously. They run a lot of tempo, so, we're a tempo defense, so we're going to get after them.
What are y'all doing to specifically prepare for that pace this week?
Just dominating, really, and everybody doing their job, everybody just dominating their box, and, everybody being on the same page so we could beat them.
How did it feel to get back out there in game one? How do you think the defense played?
Felt great, man. Bryant-Denny Stadium, listening to Dixieland Delight, it was a good feeling, for sure.
South Florida's quarterback is back this year. He's a pretty slippery guy. He moved the sticks on y'all on the ground a little bit last year.
Yep.
What do you see from him? Does he look just as good?
We'll see him on Saturday.
What makes Quay Russo a freak of nature out there as a linebacker?
But a dog, man. He's all the above. He's all the above player. He does everything right. He listens. He listens to feedback. And he's just a great player. Just to play next to for sure.
You were kind of an edge coming out of high school. How did it feel like to get back out there a little bit?
It felt good. Just getting back to that natural habitat for sure.
What do you think you can do out there differently than being inside?
I can do all things in my game for sure.
What did you think of the way just the front as a whole played on Saturday? The line, the Wolves, the Bandits, and you guys at inside backer?
I think we could have got a lot more sacks, definitely. But, with that comes more preparation and more execution in the game for sure.
What's it been like just working with Coach Womack and kind of embracing that swarm mentality?
He's a great guy. He gives feedback, he gives criticism, and us as players, we listen to it, and, we just get back on the field and do our job.
You were one of the coaching staff's players of the week. I think it was for the power category. How do you feel about that, and how different is that, the way that they're kind of recognizing you guys?
It definitely feel good, just knowing that I was flying around and stuff like that. But, I want to shout out all the guys on defense. We was all flying around, swarming to the ball, making plays for our defense, for our team.
What do you think of the way some of the young guys kind of stepped up and did that too?
I think the game is all about experience, so they're growing into that, definitely. You had, a lot of guys that played on Saturday, which they're gaining that confidence, to get on the field. So it's good for those guys for sure.
And then going back to last year's game in South Florida, it wasn't a game maybe that you guys liked the outcome just in terms of the way you played. Is there maybe extra juice going into this year, given last year's outcome?
Like I said, man, we'll just see on Saturday. That's what we're just preparing for right now.
Thanks.
I felt it with 32, but 11 was a little bit more freakier, definitely.
Freakier, I guess. Why do you think 11 does that for you?
I don't know. It's just fly around the ball number for sure, definitely.
Speaking of flying around the ball, you did that game one. How would you describe to just a person who doesn't know football super well about how different, if at all, your position is under King Womack than it was in previous defenses?
Well, it's all about preparing, executing, doing the job. So, at the end of the day, it all comes down to watching film and, making sure that you get all those points and be attention to detail, when watching those guys and preparing for, the opponent.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm Jihaad. The linebackers were sideline to sideline all game, but Coach Womack just also emphasized the defense kind of needs to turn the ball over more and get more turnovers in that category. What can y'all do just in game two to, get the ball, get more turnovers, cause more, just more opportunities for the offense and things of that nature?
Coach Womack said the best. We need to create more takeaways for this defense for sure, and that's going to come, within these next weeks, that we're facing, with each opponent. And that comes with, just we all playing together, working at the ball, tips, catching interceptions, creating sacks. That's all takeaways for us.
Jihaad, you guys had a special guest, Susanna, on Friday. What was that experience like from your perspective?
It was pretty good. Just having her being at practice and, just having that joy and excitement before the game and, getting a kid to come into practice to see how we do things is definitely special for her.
What do you feel like a strength of the game on Saturday was for you personally?
I would just say, just using my God-gifted ability to run all over the field, really. It was pretty fun, definitely.
Thanks, Tom.
Piggybacking off of that, what exactly is the key to you just being able to fly around everywhere? How are you so good at it?
I think it's really just come from preparing and executing, doing it day by day in practice and then it showing up in the game, you know, practice like how you play in the game is definitely a great scenario, you know, that I use each week. So
Thanks. And given this weekend's a big event for Nick Saban, what has been your favorite moment on what is now going to be called Saban Field?
Are you saying like my great moment with Saban?
Just your personal favorite moment in Bryant-Denny Stadium, or or whatever your favorite moment with Nick Saban is. Your call.
It probably would have to be the Tennessee moment when I scooped the ball up for sure.
Awesome.
I got lit. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
No problem.